anytime, any place, any weather. These bars be bottomless, and I gave my biography, so stop signing my quotes anonymous. I'm feeling autonomous. Who wrote this shit? Feel like I should pay myself just to quote this shit. The dope I spit, daring dare to try as kids, but I'm knowing I can get you niggas higher than this. In my lying shit, I know you niggas feel the hell when I spit. No, I'm not a vocab, you describe my presence. I'm a prophet with this. I be rhyming like Elijah and shit. You ain't hear me, I'm a prophet with this. I'm a flip and fill my pockets with this. I'm a private jet, a private dock with the yacht type nigga. Just so happen I ain't got that yet, but if I land a beat on Jigga, then I can get that check. Feel like Yayo through the wire, pain ain't stopping the message. I'm blocking your message, got your mouth blocking your blessings. I'm hot with
I ain't gonna be being rude while you talking. Blow.
So after my perspective's given, I still don't really see a difference. I gave a couple life lessons, I guess niggas must have missed them. I learned you can learn as fast as you teach, but it's really all about timing. And everything is everything, so it ain't no use in whining. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Blueprints. We are back as usual. We got the topic today. I'm sorry, this your girl Ivory. My bad.
When you eat good food, but I know.
I'm serious, and we ain't got no spirits today, so y'all gotta forgive me. All I got is water in my life, but it's okay. But speaking of water, today's topic is thicker than a Snicker or a Slim Goody. And if you don't know what that means health, fitness, food, life. I mean, let's talk about it. Do you prefer them thicker than a Snicker, or do you prefer them a Slim Goody? And speaking of that, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Our guest today. We're gonna start off here.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Terrance Hutchinson, certified fitness and nutrition specialist and certified corporate wellness coach. I'm here. Thank you for having me on the show.
Appreciate you being here today.
What's up, y'all? This your boy BJ the Prophet, platinum artist, motivational speaker, artist, model, you name it, all the above. TLA, we stay working.
Hey.
Oh, it's me. Nah, y'all know what it is, man. ATL Funny's comedian, man. Comedian Tiny. ATL Funny. Oh, it ain't on. Hold on, my fault. Oh, there we go. ATL Funny's comedian, comedian Tiny, Apollo 1, TLA first comedian. I mean, you know, I'm doing it all, man. Like my boy Terrance, and you know, BJ, and you know, TLA. We stay working. Y'all know what it is.
And of course, it's Chrissy Red.
Chrissy Red.
Yeah.
We got Chrissy Red in the building.
She is.
I like that action.
She came in dry. We need her turn up. Where's your turn up juice?
I like that action after you said it.
Yeah.
Turn me up.
She like Chrissy Red. All right, Chrissy Red.
Co-host Chrissy Red. Hey.
Hey, there we go. Get some juice in your life. Turn your mic on.
It is on. I didn't touch it.
You can tell she light skinned for real because her hair wavy.
It's curly.
It's curly. Yeah, it's curly.
Watch out now. You see that attitude, does
Yeah, no, my hair ain't wavy. It's curly. These real curls.
You know.
What you need to get them curls, girl?
Don't have no S in front of it.
Yes. But speaking on our subject today, Terrance, let us know what you being a health guru in so many words. I mean, what do you think about the subject of health and food and, I mean, all of that good stuff?
Oh, man, you know, it's a big deal.
It is, most definitely.
Food is a big deal. And, you know, it can really save your life or it can really take your life.
True.
All depends on how you look at it and all depends on how you live by food.
Right.
Most people are binge eaters, emotional eaters.
Yeah.
They suffer from depression, all these different things, and that'll lead you into some type of episode with food. And you should not eat your feelings. But if, you know, food can really change your mood, it all depends on how you feeling too. You know, it's like if you feel great, then you want to try to get happy food in you.
Right.
You know, fruits and vegetables, lean meats, all that good stuff. Drink lots of H2O.
Right.
You know, but then it all depends on the individual and the mindset too. Because if you can get happy food, it may be unhealthy food. You know, some people be like, oh, I'm in the mood for whatever they want, but it's not really good selections. so it can really, really, put your health on the bad side.
So what you're saying is your choice in food actually plays a role in your mental state as well as not just physically.
Right, definitely, and vice versa. Your psychological state may play a choice in your food choices. It all depends, but you have to make the best choice possible for you. Like every time I eat something, like if I grab one of these, I know I ain't supposed to have that.
Why aren't you supposed to have one of these delicate, nice treats that smell so great? Y'all missing it. Y'all should be here. We have a lot going on.
See, they look really good.
Yes.
But, only thing I'm seeing right now is sugar, flour, sodium, milk.
Say that again real slow. Say
sugar, flour, eggs, sodium.
But it looks so good.
Yeah. It looks so
Matter of fact,
good.
let me just see if it tastes equal.
Yes, go ahead.
Smash that too.
She ate that.
I know, right? Did
Y'all could see now she just ate this cupcake. I ain't
Damn.
never wanted to be a cupcake in all my life. She just put all of it in her mouth.
That cupcake didn't stand a chance.
It's
All in your mouth.
Oh.
All in your mouth.
Oh, wow.
She just put it all in her
That
mouth.
must be some happy food.
No,
that was
no
delicious.
gag reflexes at all. No gag reflexes.
No,
Hey, I'm just saying that was delicious though. I ain't gonna lie, but that is sugar.
Yeah, that is sugar. You can taste
All
it. You
that
can
good
look
stuff
at
you
it.
just said.
Anything that's colorful like that and sits
But I mean,
in a little.
it's so tiny though. It's not.
Yeah, but a lot of.
Tiny. It's tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's
yeah,
tiny. Tiny
but-
was in my mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but listen,
yes, I
okay.
was.
How about listen? How about this? Because sometimes something this small.
Can equal something
All right, you know what I'm saying.
okay.
So you never know. That may be.
tiny. Why you just let me
whole
put
lot.
your small ass in my mouth like that?
Well, I'm a grower, so if you had to just swallowed me whole, I would eventually grow.
my God.
But anyway, I
Advisory.
got a question for Terrance, my
right.
label mate. Like, do you feel that the industry, corners us to where we have to eat? Like with us working 8 to 10 hour days, do you feel like the industry corners us to where we have to eat like fast foods, like everything that people say is unhealthy? Do you feel that it's reasonably cheap just for that reason?
Well, I mean that's a good question. I think like we live in a Western diet, a Western society. We have everything is super sized or fast paced.
Right.
So it's go. Like for you, you're constantly on the road and you're doing a lot of shows. A lot of times it may be difficult for you to get great meals.
Right.
So you may pull in somewhere, or you may go to a wing
Waffle
place,
House.
and all that stuff like that. I think the society is really set up for you to pull in and make those choices. But we have to make our own choices. Be like, you know what? I know if I eat certain things, this is going to affect me a certain way. Especially like I reverse diabetes, so I know something like that will really offset me.
I'm trying to reverse diabetes, but I was a diabetic. I've been diabetic 6 years now. So I've been eating right, but like I said, I've lost a ton of weight.
Right.
That's good.
And drinking a lot of water. But I feel like everything now is just put in a category to where you can get any and everything you want, and they make it more like they make the vegetables and stuff like that seem like it's not great. But vegetables are pretty good, but then they make all the foods like these are beautiful and colorful and all sweet. And I'm looking at them and go, "Hey, cupcake,
Smells good.
you naughty little cupcake! I'll spank your bottom, you naughty little." Come here.
Well, like you said though, I mean, it's a known statistic that the Western culture in the United States, we are one of the most obese cultures and people there are in the world. Everything is so readily available to us and cheap and quick and manufactured, whereas other countries, they really taking their time and farming and they're getting it fresh.
It all depends on which countries, but I know a certain fast food restaurant is about to open up about 700 of their chains in Asia, China, whatnot. Right now, they want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call a company name out, but they want
Health?
No, fast food.
Not
what
healthy
I'm saying?
fast
So
food.
other countries, they are fascinated with our culture as well.
Right.
The fast, the big.
So it's growing cross.
It's growing.
seas.
So I think that you have to make intelligent food choices or personal choices, or even for your family, make great choices for
Right.
great selections to eat.
Right. That's true.
But when no one have no time to cook, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. Like, a lot of people come home, they be tired. They make everything like I say ramen noodles just came out of nowhere. Oh my God! And you know what I'm saying? You can get a pack of ramen noodles for 10 cents. I remember you can only buy 9 layers for 10 cents. Now you can get a pack of ramen noodles for 10 cents.
Yeah.
Then you get the sodium package to put in there, and you got to add the butter. And you know, black people creative. They be crunching Doritos up in them and putting extra butter. And next thing you know, y'all made a ramen noodle casserole, and you know your sodium level is high.
But if you look at the flip side, like if you look at the ingredient list on the back, the sodium content is about 700 or more, or something like that. It's just the season. Like the ramen noodles, they're wheat noodles.
So the noodles are good.
It may be good, but you know they're not whole grain noodles. They whole wheat noodles. There's a difference. But you know, it's like it's the sodium
Seasoning.
packet.
Yeah.
It's what's going to really spike your blood pressure a little bit.
So let me ask you this question, because, and this may be a little controversial, but I'm just gonna see if you know anything about it.
controversy, yeah.
Okay, good. So let's go there. Okay. So for me, there are certain things that I like and that I don't like, you know, and which is with everybody. But particularly for me, when I eat things that I don't care for, I feel sluggish. I feel unhealthy. I don't feel good mentally, physically, all of that. And so it made me not only start working out, but then it made me look into the reasons why. And then I found topic about eating for your blood type. What do you think about that? Because honestly, the things that I'm supposed to eat for my blood type, so to say,
You don't like?
no. That's the stuff that I actually agree with, like, and makes me feel good. And then the things that I'm not supposed to eat, I realize are the things that actually make me feel a little bit sluggish or make me not feel good. But nobody ever really talks about that. That was just something that I actually went and dug up and researched myself. You know,
actually, those type of research has been around for a long time. You know, they've been around for ages. Eating for your blood type, they've been around for years. A lot of people just don't get into it as much as possible. Like some people don't even know their blood type to even know what type of foods that matches their blood type.
True.
That's true. And
Is knowing your blood type a good thing when it comes down to even being diabetic?
Well, yeah, you definitely want to know everything that's going on with your body. You know, definitely that. It's a lot of diets out there. It's a lot of research, a lot of recommendations out there. You know, you have to just research everything and then find what's, you know, really good for you.
Right.
And what works for you. You know, some people don't like it, you know, because it makes them eat foods that they hated when they was growing up.
Okay.
Like, I didn't like that, so I'm not going to eat it now, you know, instead of being open-minded to trying new things.
Right. Okay, so I know one of my Facebook followers, a friend from high school, she actually ventured into the vegetarian thing. And she talked about it. She recorded her journey. She would post stuff on Facebook about, you know, her eating certain foods.
Right.
And then she's talked about her actually eating a piece of meat and going back at one point, I guess, backsliding, and that she felt much better. And so I'm just wondering with that, like, do you think eating vegetarian is good for everybody? Because honestly, my blood type, I'm supposed to be a meat eater.
Right.
And I can eat meat, and I don't gain a lot of weight, but I don't eat certain meats.
Right.
You know, I'm conscious about which. Stop your crap! Look at this nigga over here about to.
He's snickering.
Stop it! I'm about to push Tiny over.
We got the same blood type because I eat meat too. I think I eat for every blood type.
I got a question. I got a question.
Hold on, let me ask you a question right quick.
Go ahead.
Now, we grew up eating meat.
Right.
I grew up on a meat-based diet.
Okay.
But as I got older, like I'm trying to get away from beef.
Right.
And I'm trying to get away from pork.
Okay.
I'm trying to get away from those three things.
Okay.
Those two things. Because right now, some beef we don't know how the cow is being fed.
Most definitely, I agree.
You understand me? So whatever the cow eat, we gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the chicken.
Right.
You know, if you look at young kids today or whatnot like that, they're getting big because they're eating the chicken, because we don't know if the chicken is being fed with certain type of hormones and steroids, you know, whatever the case may be. So, you know, if you are trying to get into a vegetarian diet, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to reduce your risk of stroke or disease or whatnot like that. Definitely get into a vegetarian or plant-based diet. That's what's really good if you want to, expand your lifespan. I'm eating more vegetables than ever lately, and meat is something. It's just like, okay, do I want it? I'm like, nah, I don't want it. Do I need it? And I'm like, nah, I don't need it. So I'll go but I'll go more with the fish base.
Yeah. So what was that face for, Chrissy? I seen your face. What was that for?
Because I need my meat every day.
Every day, you say?
Get her, Tiny. She
I got a question. Like, and my manager, like my manager over there in the cut. But I would like Terrance is like a lot of muscle. Like I think about 85-90% muscle. You know what I'm saying? he's a lot of muscle. But and I know in order to build muscle, you need like the meat and the protein. Like if you stop doing meat, how do you feel that would change your body? Like you feel like you have to work out harder? Do you feel like because y'all should see y'all should see him. Like, I seen him with no shirt on, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know what?
You seen him with no shirt on?
Yeah, on his page he did.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, what it look like? Can we see live? Hey, send some hearts if y'all want to see him with no shirt on.
I made him blush. I'm winning.
I'm not taking off my clothes right now. But no, to answer your question, like everybody has a different DNA profile. Everybody's different. You know, for me, if I eliminate the meat, then I have to find other sources of protein, like protein supplements, whey protein or whatever, or beans, legumes, a lot of nuts, stuff like that. So it's like, definitely you can do it.
What you say? You like nuts?
You like nuts?
Don't be whispering in the mic. She like nuts. Somebody get her some nuts over here.
I heard her just.
Can we get some nuts?
Trying to take that nuts 2 at a time.
I'm sitting on the down low. I like nuts.
Oh my god. But like it's a lot of things. Like him and BJ, like they extra healthy. Like you ain't seen my other partner. And JJ, she like they be modeling. Like when they be modeling, they be having no shirts off. I model, they put me on extra clothes. They be like, no, you put on that.
Why they doing my boy Tiny like that? Why they doing you like that, Tiny? Tell them stop playing.
I've always wanted to ask because now that I've lost 175 pounds, I want to tone it up. Like y'all can't see these flabby arms right where I lost all this weight. Like I want to tone it up, but I don't want to tone it up the wrong way where I put muscle on top of the rest of the
right.
So how would you suggest I do that?
Well, right now you have to do a HIIT program, a high intensity interval training, where you pulling lean muscle and losing weight at the same time. So you preventing the saggy skin type thing.
Right,
it's very important. Like a lot of people want to lose weight rapidly with just doing cardio, but they're not doing the resistance training, and that's where you fail at. You have to have a combination of things to make sure that you're getting the resistance in, you're getting the cardio and the anaerobic or the cardiovascular training. So you're training the whole body, and you're building you're stripping away the fat, but you're building lean muscle at the same time.
Nice.
Right now, for you or anybody in your situation, you're gonna have to strip away. Before you can build it. Like a lot of cardio hit regimens.
Yeah, strictly weight.
Just cardio right now, but doing like different routines for the high intensity, like 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, then go to another station. Had like 5 different stations.
Keep switching it up.
Yeah.
So speaking of cardio, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So let me ask this, because see, I lost 10 pounds to the dark side. So in other words, I gained 10 pounds.
Not to the dark side.
But you can't tell though. You can't.
I can tell. But what I'm going to start doing is riding my bike and running and jogging and walking up Stone Mountain. So is that sort of what you're talking about?
Yeah, definitely. But all those are definitely cardiovascular training, which is really, really good for burning a lot of calories and losing that extra 10 pounds that you put on.
Yes.
I know like Stone Mountain, that is crazy.
Yeah.
I love
I've never walked Stone Mountain.
But
I've done it once or twice, and I almost passed out.
Let me say something about Stone Mountain. Let me tell you something about Stone Mountain, right? Stone Mountain offers tons of different ways that you can go.
That's true.
Like a lot of traditionally people go up or they go around.
Right.
But you can go. They have different trails through the mountain. That's much more challenging than going up and down. Because once your mind and your body get used to that same routine, you're wasting your time half the time.
Nothing's been.
Yeah.
So my question. Sorry, y'all. My question talking about cardio. See, my issue is I don't like running. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm black. I ain't running unless we need to be running.
But I'm not running.
Right. Because seriously, though, when one thing I can't do is a treadmill. For some reason, when I get on the treadmill, it makes my skin feel like it's burning and itching, and it's not a good feeling.
Just walk.
Oh, yeah. No, I like walking. I walk every Monday and Wednesday and Friday at Peyton Forest Track. So I like to walk. Yeah. But it's like a lot of people tell me it's like heavy on the knees. Like
I heard
my
that
heaviest
too.
weight, I was 474 pounds at my heaviest. So I'm like right at 299, 300, which
That's
I feel
beautiful.
and I can tell the difference.
Right.
But and I want to lose a little bit. I think I want to get down because I'm only 5'7" and a half. Make sure y'all add that half. Because I'm tall. My mama say I'm tall. I'm the average height for a man.
Tiny, where they have come from though?
When I lay on my back. But I tell everybody I'm
Ding ding ding
I learned a new
ding.
word today, and I'm gonna use it every time you say something funny. I just passed away.
But and I tell people I want to do it differently because a lot of people say that being a certain size it affects your, and especially in my book, 'cause this is the thing that I'm fond of, but it affects your sex life differently. So also being diabetic affects your sex life differently. So you have to Now I ain't had no complaints either. Maybe they wait till I leave to complain. But I'm just saying.
Gosh. He said,
I'm just saying. But it's
I mean that's okay. Here's the deal. That's a common thing with men.
okay.
If you are overweight or diabetic or high blood pressure, whatever, and you're taking medicine, whatever, it definitely will affect your sex drive or your ability to have.
I heard it shrinks your pee-pee.
Shrinks your pee-pee?
that's a new one. I got 4 3/8 inches in it.
I don't know, but I'm
the
not
3/8 inches got a curve in it.
It doesn't.
What is going on?
Y'all want on this 3/8 inches.
Okay, so we talked about this before. It's a lot of times like the side effects of some medication will be erectile dysfunction or pre-ejaculation.
Okay,
So
I'll
if
call
you
it that.
right, so if you're having issues with some type of medical ailment or whatever like that, then you need to go get checked out. But a lot of times it's the medication that may cause a lot of those side effects. But you can reverse all that, just by losing the weight, working out vigorously,
And that's what I was just going to say.
and eating right. Let food be our medicine. That's what it is.
Most definitely. So 2 questions. The one question was, cool. More food? We got more food. I wish I was in the studio right now. We got so much.
We got so much food. It's ridiculous, man.
Hey, let food be our medicine.
And right now I'm feeling ill. We just had a guy. He got his own restaurant. He just bought chicken wings and wild rice and Chinese fried rice.
Yeah, we about to dig in on that
collard
too.
greens. We got greens, beans, lettuce, tomatoes, ham, yam. Now you name it.
I'm gonna be selective with my choices.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm be.
Terrance, y'all should see Terrance. He one of the smoothest.
You.
I'm gonna be very selective. Hold on, y'all hear now. I'm gonna be very selective with my choices.
Look, no,
that's the sexy voice.
No, that's
very white.
No, hold on. That's not my sexy voice. No. Trust me on that one. This just for TV right now. That's not my sexy voice.
But no, some real shit. The question was 2 questions. Okay, I remember one, but now I got to come back and remember the other one. Okay, but the first one. So for people like me that don't care for, I'm not a big cardio girl. Like I like the little, what is it, the elliptical
machine.
And then I recently found out that the ropes is a cardio workout. Is hard. That is torture, but it most definitely gets you like, whoo.
Yeah.
So I always told my husband I wanted a bike. I've been waiting like a year and a half now for my bike. I'm still waiting for my bike.
You been riding him.
Whoa.
What happened?
Dicky ride. Dicky ride. D-I-C-K-E-Y. I need a bike. Ride.
You want to ride a bike?
On that note, I've been waiting for a bike because I'm like, I live in the country. I got hills, horses all around. So would that be a good cardio workout for me?
Yeah, definitely. Bike riding, definitely. So bike riding would really be a high pack workout for you.
So it is a good thing.
Let's get on the bike and go early in the morning, like 6 in the morning, to a path and just do about an hour and a half. Just go.
Okay.
Just take off.
That's what you do?
I used to do that. You know,
Wow.
I need to get a bike. I want a bike.
I do too.
You know,
6 in the
I
morning.
got a bike. I just gotta go get it out of storage.
yeah. 6 in the
Why
morning.
is it in the storage?
I mean, because like Terrance, I used to ride it.
Yeah.
But then, you know,
Get on
sometimes in this industry, when you get so busy,
Right.
you know, you
Yeah,
don't
you
find the
understand
time
the
to do things that you need to do.
See, you hear what he just said? And he said it earlier 5 minutes ago. Sometimes you get so busy.
Right.
Here's what we want to do when it comes down to health and wellness, fitness, and all that stuff, and even
Gotta
preparing
make
the
time.
meals. You have to carve out that time for you.
That's true.
You know, you got to say, you know what? This is my time.
Right.
I'm going to get up every day and I'm going to do this.
So how do you put that in? How do you work that into your schedule? How do you work that into
Terrance, because
your?
I'm blaming it on my manager because we stay working.
I'm blaming all on you. Tina
It's like
the reason
this.
ain't lost no more weight.
You know,
Damn, Tina.
you know, it's like this. It's 24 hours in a day.
Okay.
So a lot of times, you know, the most successful Fortune 500 company CEOs, they up by 4 in the morning sometimes, 3 in the morning.
Okay.
They're getting it done. They're working out. They're reading emails. They breakfast. By the time the average 9 to 5 person goes to their job,
Okay.
the CEO is already on the boat fishing. He did his job.
You're right.
Already. So
You're
you
right.
have to make time. And this is how you utilize 24 hours of your day. You can't be sitting around.
It sounds like I ain't gonna be getting no sleep.
Right, because I don't
Get
want
it.
Ah, sheesh.
Right, but
Right.
I'm just using that as, you know, that's how the successful people really do it.
That's
So
real.
when they say I don't have time, they be like looking at you like, no, you got to make that time.
And that's real. You just gave me a
right.
revelation,
Yeah,
for real.
you got to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
up
for
and
real.
do it. Like I'm up at my alarm go up 5:30 sometimes, and I be like, I can just go downstairs in the studio and work out.
Right.
You know, sometimes I be like, I ain't going down
And
there.
see, for me, speaking of that, me being at home, man, I can't. I gotta mentally
Yeah.
get my mind wrapped around working out at home because I see my bed right there, and I see that bike right there, and I see my bed, and I see the bike, and
got decisions to make.
me in the bed.
Yeah.
I'm
It's hard, especially for women, because I've trained a lot of women in their homes, and they have like ellipticals, treadmills, bicycles, all that in their bedroom, right? But they got Louis Vuitton purses hanging on their
Clothes, everything.
I'm like,
all the
what's that?
distractions.
All of the stuff. I'm
Shoes.
like, what is this? And I should just declutter this stuff and just
Yeah.
dust it off and let's go, man. You know, but
I'm
y'all
guilty.
y'all got to do it, man.
My bike is so dusty. So
My
See,
friend,
I work out better at the house, but I just don't
You
like
good.
anybody to be there.
Right.
Like when I work
Like
out,
work
I
out
don't
naked.
want nobody. No.
say you
I wear clothes.
Okay.
Not a lot.
everything
but
just
it's
dripping
something.
sweat,
and you stay where now?
Don't
he gonna be peeking in the window. I'm gonna be cheering you on. I'm gonna be cheering you on.
Go
From the window.
Tina, we stay fussing.
I just don't like anybody in the house.
Yeah, all right.
Whatever works for you, you know. Whatever works for you. You know?
Well, like my friend barbershop,
Get in my car and
he
go with it.
he has actually a workout part. Like one part of his barbershop, like it's one part's the barbershop, the other part is like a little gym that we made up for when he had like all the machines. He got the little punching bag. You punch. So we'll be up there chilling. It's like our little hangout spot. And you know what I'm saying? We'll just go to the other side and we'll just start lifting weights and start, hitting a little bag
that's
and,
dope.
Working out, and
Right,
people
right.
be like, I thought the barbershop was closed. Like, nah, we over here working
We
out,
working out,
and
yeah,
then after
yeah.
we do it, we go to KFC, but
Oh man.
Hey,
but after we do that,
You just failed.
he said it. KFC, no.
You just failed.
Yeah.
See, one of the things that motivated me when I was in the gym, when I was really working out, was when I was going through my situation with my ex-wife,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that
yeah,
motivated me.
do it.
Every morning at 6 o'clock, I was in the gym for
Oh
like an hour and a half.
definitely.
And when I saw the results, I wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Once
Keep
you
on going,
stay
bro.
motivated. Once you start to see results, you be like, yo,
Yeah.
keep push.
But honestly, for going back into the blood type thing, I read also for my blood type, physical activity is good for my blood type. Like, okay, so a little bit of background about my blood type. It says my blood type were hunters and gatherers, and back in the day, so we were the ones that went out and did the physical work and
Right.
eat
Got
the
the food
meat,
and
all that stuff.
What's your blood type?
Oh,
Oh,
oh, mine, oh,
I'm O negative.
I'm
O
yeah.
negative too.
I'm O positive.
Oh yeah, I'm O. Yeah, I'm O. So yeah, I definitely get down.
Sometimes I say O.
Oh yeah, all of us in here can save y'all life,
Right.
even with the cupcake.
Yeah, I'm rare, man.
That might be a common trait.
You know what Snoop Dogg said? We don't love them O's. Nah, let me stop.
Really? They told us that they wanted their life saved.
They're right. We rare in here. All of us rare. That and I'm a Leo. So y'all.
No, we go this Leo. We ain't talking about these Leos today, and that one too.
Virgo.
We ain't talking about y'all.
Scorpios.
That's right. Tell them that's how we roll.
so done with
I'm gonna be the only person with my microphone on. Y'all keep it up.
I ain't worried about it. I'm still talking.
Really?
That's all. That is a good. Once you know, like you came out with the history of it.
Because I like to learn. One thing about me, I love learning. And what's better to learn than yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because you can make yourself feel better. And that for me, when I learned that and I realized, I'm like, oh, okay, now I see why I feel much better after somebody pissed me off and I go break a couple of things. I just don't work myself out and I feel good. So I'm like, instead of channeling that energy into breaking shit, I would channel that energy into working out. And I feel much better after a physical workout.
But you know what?
I like physical workouts too. I feel so much better after I learned myself.
And you know they say sex is a good workout.
I would feel much better after I learned yourself too. I mean, myself too.
I learned myself this morning. I said, you know what,
no, Tiny.
You didn't learn yourself. I learned myself. Yeah, I tried to learn myself over here on the way over here, but I like my hands would have been sticky when I got out the car.
Germex, we need the Germex. Hold on, hit it. Brother man, we need some.
No, but on the real, one of the things that I find out, which I'm getting back into now, is that it's a mind thing to get yourself back into shape. You know, so and my mind has been playing tricks on me too long. So I actually,
hilarious.
I was supposed to start working out this morning, but you know I overslept. But I can't, like Terrance said, you know, I can't make excuses.
Right.
If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Yeah,
And then when I get on stage and after I say one of my first songs and I'm like,
out of breath.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But see, let me say this. Like we see a lot of entertainers on stage under hot lights. They're performing. You know what? That's a lot of work.
It is.
We don't think that that's a lot of work. But trust me, you better have your endurance, your cardio, your stamina up. You see what I'm saying? Because and you have to stay hydrated, eat the right foods in order for you to perform.
Right.
Just like if I pay you $1 million to do a concert and you can't perform, that's a breach. I want my money.
Right.
Leave hands for it back. Yeah.
And them girls do one song.
Like you see some people be exhausted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they rap on sing on top of their music.
Yeah.
So they can catch their breath and the music's still going.
If you look at some of the biggest stars entertainers, you know what I'm saying? They singing, rapping, dancing,
Most definitely.
all at the same time. Yes, but I'm saying, but they strengthen.
If they're not in shape, though.
They practice, and you have to be in shape. It's a lot of work.
Like look at
a guy like me. Hopefully, somebody if you out there, call me.
Yeah, call me, Terrance. What's your number, Terrance?
So speaking of that, Terrance, you know, I heard you say, you know, that something about diabetes. What got you into the health thing? And also I see you got a little book going on. I want my autograph on air.
Oh, you got
the
book?
I most definitely supported and ordered that book, sir. Yes, I paid for that. People, y'all go buy that man book, and he got some good stuff.
That.
Yeah, I want the autograph, sir.
I'm gonna do it.
She said she wanted on
air. Y'all see this? Y'all make sure y'all get
This is the hottest book out. Y'all go ahead and get that book done like on everything.
So tell us a little bit about this book and what inspired the book and what inspired you
to
push for this.
For years, I have a background of culinary arts.
Okay.
For over 25.
I didn't know you could cook, bro. Get out of here.
A cookbook
Be at Terrance house. Y'all be looking at me all at Terrance house.
without knowing how to cook.
Right. So yeah. So it's like the reason, like BJ said, after his divorce, after my divorce, it was
and mine.
Really,
God
it was
nobody
crazy.
want us. No,
So I'm like, okay, sell everything. I stayed in New York. Sell everything. Let's move down. My mother said, you just move here.
Start all over.
So you're going from multiple businesses and homes and nice vehicles and money in the bank to nothing.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Now you coming here 39, 40 years old, living in your mama house, and you ain't never really lived with your mom.
Right.
You know, that's I'm like, I'm depressed.
I hope my brother watching this.
What came from that was I couldn't smoke weed anymore because the career I took with the state, and so I was like, oh God. So I went to drinking. And I went to partying and doing all type of stuff and down in Miami, and
yes.
that sugar went crazy, man. By the time I came back here, I didn't know what was going on with me, So that what prompted the diabetes, and from the diabetes, like when the ambulance come and get you,
that's what happened to me.
5 of you guys go into the emergency room ICU, and then you the only one walk out. 3.5 days later.
Oh my God! Are you
serious?
serious?
Yeah, I'm like,
That would change your life.
That's how I found out I had diabetes. I was on my way to the barbershop, and I had put on my clothes, and I stood up off the bed and collapsed.
Yeah.
So they had to come and get me. And the embarrassing part, I remember one of the EMTs said, "He's too heavy to get him up." So they like, well, let's get the bed as low as we can. And they got as low as they can. And they actually had to, like, everyone had to put me up on the bed. And that's like one of the reasons why I start, losing the weight.
Right.
And so when they got me down there, the doctor said, "Do you go to church?" I was like, "Yes." They was like, "Well, you need to go to church as soon as you leave here." He said, "Because your sugar level was 645.
Wow.
My sugar level was 645. So they gave me the shot. And it was amazing. They gave me like the water. They rushed me there and they gave me the shot. And they monitored. They did all this and that. And she looked me. It was a white doctor. She looked me dead in my face. She said, "I don't know where your church at, but when you leave him, when you leave here, you go right now." And I laugh and I joke about a lot of things. And I look at myself and I be like, and I'm always thankful. I pray every morning. But so I tell people, they be like, "Well, your eating habits have changed." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I went from eating 3 pieces, I ate 2 pieces of chicken. I pulled the skin off of it." And Terrance inspired me. Like we don't talk a lot, but like I look at his page. And like I went out and I had got me some ropes. They small ropes, but you know what I'm saying. Well, actually, there's somebody weed fell out their head. I tied him to a tree.
I knew the joke. I knew the joke was coming somewhere.
You find that
but I'm just saying though. I try to do it. Even I can't do it at his pace. Because just watching his page, you realize like he's advanced, like he's like he works out.
Definitely, I see things. And
I be want to work out with him. I be like, "Terrance, work out with me." And I know he'll say yes, but then my inner me be like, "If you don't sit down somewhere, Terrance will work circles around here."
You know what I tell people is start where you are.
Right. Yeah.
You don't have to like social media. It's flooded. It's saturated with people doing all these fancy workouts and all that other crazy stuff. You do not have to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I see that, only thing I see is potential energy, potential injury, fractured ankles or whatever stuff like that. Now I'm big on perfect form, but at the end of the day, doing all that crazy stuff, you don't have to do that. Just start where you are.
Right. And that's where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I got back in the
go
plan.
forward. Every time you exercise, go to the next level. Push yourself. Go harder. You'll be all right. It's not the duration; it's the intensity that you put in.
And that's what I did. I started back playing basketball, even though I tweaked my hamstring a couple weeks ago, but it's healed and I'm back into it. But one thing that you just said is, Terrance is a big inspiration, and he may not know it. Yeah. But there's a lot of times when he's around and food is involved, I feel guilty, just like earlier.
I felt so bad. I couldn't look at him while I was eating.
I had my hat down like this while I was sitting down, and I was like.
And the funny thing, I was like, "You got macaroni and cheese."
I don't think
and I was like, "Oh man!"
I did not look at Terrance.
And I didn't want Michelle to see me throw it in the trash, so I had to eat it.
I would get some food. I didn't get anything though, but I had my water because I ate earlier, and then I know I'm on a detoxing type thing right now. So certain foods like macaroni and cheese is my nemesis. I cannot eat macaroni and cheese because I don't know when to stop eating macaroni.
That's his comfort food. So everybody has a weakness.
Oh yeah,
even this one has a weakness.
Because I never saw. I never saw. Because I see him work. I see his picture when he was doing the ropes. I was looking at him doing the ropes. I was like, "I'm gonna do the ropes," and then my legs are like, "No, we ain't. We gonna keep walking." And then I was like, "No, we gonna do the ropes." And my shoulders are like, "Okay, do the ropes you want to. I'm gonna fall off." I like, "Well, I just keep walking."
They be in that gym making them ropes look like you playing double dutch, and you grab the ropes and you like, "Fuck this, I'm good."
Yeah, but do that, man. Whatever, like basketball. Bicycle, stone mountain, walking, all of those are exercises that's going to really stimulate your body. It's going to stimulate your cardiovascular system, your respiratory system, your muscular system, your skeletal system, all those things, them cellular systems, and you
Your
incorporate-
mental,
yeah,
all
your
of that.
mental, all that. So once you start incorporating the great food with that, your body's gonna start to change.
And you know, one thing about it is being around this guy. You can't say that you didn't know or you don't know because you hear it.
Right.
And if you don't do it,
he lives
it's and he lives
You
it.
gotta live that.
So if you don't do it, you can't blame nobody else but yourself.
That's right.
Right.
You know.
And he's a real cool dude. He'll work out with you. He'll work out with you. He'll talk
we
to
can't
you.
work
I
out.
mean,
Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay, but I mean, you
not
got
paying, but yeah.
Yeah, we break out the payments and we break it down. You ain't gotta come
There
straight
it
out
is.
all that.
But
one
at the
time,
end of the
yeah.
day, regardless, payments or not, like he said, just do it. You
gonna
gotta
love the
just
end
do
result.
it. Do what's
Yeah.
best for you and just do
Don't
it.
pay me an exposure.
Oh, that was the best thing you ever said on your page.
Pay me.
So what is this book about, Terrance? What's the book about? Let us know what the book about so everybody
The
know.
book, and we discussed this since we've been here. The book is about reversing diabetes, creating a nutritional cookbook that is fast and easy, quick for individuals like we always on the go all the time.
Right.
So you don't have to be in the kitchen like Big Mama preparing a 4-course meal. You can come up in here with 10 ingredients or less.
Okay.
10 minutes prep time,
Okay.
20, 30 minutes cook time, then you're eating. You see
So
what
that
I'm
sounds
saying?
like the ultimate
good.
mother cookbook.
Right.
Mothers on the go.
And you don't have to be an ultimate cook to be able to.
No.
Follow
You
your
put-
recipes?
Yeah,
That's
and then-
dope.
And this is low sodium, carbohydrates, low carbohydrates, diabetic friendly, low sugars,
Nice.
and it will not spike your glucose levels.
Okay.
It will not give you high blood pressure. It's cholesterol controlled.
So it will help reverse all of that as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not making any claims or anything
Right,
like that, but
but
it will.
it's a start.
It's a start to lead.
Okay.
It worked for me. A lot of the recipes that I put it in there. And
Nice.
I
And this
guarantee
brother
you,
looks great, y'all. If y'all can't
appreciate
see
that, you know
a
what I'm
full
saying?
body.
Thanks.
Matter of
Let me
fact,
sit back real quick.
Yeah, he do, girls. He looks so great. Why you just gonna just put him on?
Yeah, doesn't he? Let me stand beside him.
Yeah, you gotta stand right beside Terrance to make you look good.
Pal. I say,
so hold up. Let them know where they can find you so they can see more great pictures of what you look like.
All social media outlets, Facebook definitely, Instagram, Terrance 1745, Twitter, LinkedIn, Terrance Hutchinson, Facebook. I said that, but my website, bestlifestylefitnessandnutrition.com.
Okay. And where can they find the book at?
Right now, you can just email me for an invoice of the book, PayPal, or Terrance at bestlifestylefitnessandnutrition.com, or you can go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Creative Space.
Nice.
And this month, the 25 dessert recipe books I'm coming out with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That Tina Bridges.
All
was
the
one.
sugars and the bacons and
No,
the
no. These is
Oh,
gonna
what type
be.
of desserts is?
I got
What type of desserts is this with no sugar and
this
no?
book is where it's at.
Nah, it's gonna be. But
Okay,
it's,
so I ain't gonna spoil it. We gonna wait for that. We gonna wait for that
that'll
one to
be
get
out.
it.
That's
Let's
gonna
find
be out
out.
this month.
Oh,
That's
I'm gonna be looking
dropping.
for it.
Yeah, that's dropping.
So yeah, Terrance got to come back. You got to
Bro, I
bring
was
him
just
back.
saying you gonna
And I'm
come
gonna be
back
one of his
and
models. I'm gonna be up here topless. I'm gonna do the whole be sitting right next to Terrance.
Not
No shoulders.
So BJ,
Yes.
what you got going on, sir?
I have a book coming out, 6 different ways to eat French fries.
I was gonna say something else. 6 different ways.
6 different ways to eat what? Hey!
Dress came all the way up and everything. Get your dress out over your head.
Speaking of
These Scorpios are bad. Oh my God.
Let's hit that throwback real quick. Y'all check out this throwback by BJ and see if y'all remember who this brother is.
Dicky Ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
and only.
Miami, New York in the
The
building.
mic is hot.
Are we back on?
Yeah, they was
Hey,
boy,
we
y'all
back.
were jamming up in here.
We had a whole party just.
Shoot, take me back to the Freaknik days.
No, for real though, BJ.
Yeah.
Now
Look,
y'all dropped y'all mics and y'all.
They was getting it in.
That's my grandma's favorite song. She got saved in church when that song came on.
BJ, you got folk.
Wow.
BJ got folk grandmothers dancing to this. I'm just saying, that's that throwback.
Who remember Freaknik '96? I remember saying B-Day them perform. I remember Freaknik
I'm not from here,
'96.
so
I was visiting. I was like,
you
I ain't
missed the
never going
Freaknik?
back home.
Girl, I was only 10. Where was I going?
And they went at the
Terrance
Freaknik.
was honest. Terrance said, I ain't never going back home.
Yeah. My wife said, "You ain't never going back to see your mama." I said,
He saw a lot of mamas that Freaknik.
There was a lot of babies made at Freaknik. There's a lot of
Yeah,
babies
man.
named Luke for a reason.
I was back.
Yeah, but that
I
was.
was back on the plane after 2 days of free. I'm like, I gotta get out of here, boy.
And you know what's funny
During that time.
is
Best
when we.
Freaknik for me was '96 when Snoop and Luke and them was beefing down here and they was at Club Nicky's. Yeah, and they was running all through Kroger and they was buying the butcher knives, cutting each other ties, and then they had
That
the
was
water
wild.
guns down at 5 points, and then people parked their cars and on the expressway by Grady and just walking around. That was the best Freaknik.
Hey.
I was so high. I mean, I had took so many vegetables.
Yeah,
Me and my homeboy
broccoli.
Mark, God rest his soul. I swear to God, this is a true story. We had took so many vegetables, like we was walking with our head down 'cause we were so high. When I looked up, it was two police in front of us. They said, "We ain't gonna even lock you up because you so high. You ain't a threat to nobody."
Right.
That's how high we
believe that. I
was.
believe that.
They're like, "You ain't even a threat to nobody."
I believe that.
That's how I was,
So BJ, how was it back in them days? I mean, when you had one of the hottest singles out that everybody was shit. I mean, still to this day, you see, we jumping up, we partying
Yeah.
to it still. I mean,
Well, I mean, it was so. How can I say? It was surreal for me. I mean, when we first did the song, I really didn't feel the song like everybody else felt it. You know, because I actually produced the track.
nice.
And then this version of the song that you hear now, B-Rock from the B-Rock and the Business Boys. You remember the song That's Just My Baby Daddy?
Yeah.
The guy that produced that song, he co-produced this with me.
Okay.
And so it was like when it blew up, I was like, okay, I really didn't like it. And I wrote pretty much all the verses.
Right.
And I'm the last guy rapping on it, so everybody was going crazy over the song. Like, oh my God, we had grown men rolling up on us talking about, hey man, I could soothe my child off your song. I'm like, okay. You know?
Just imagine,
Yeah.
I was a youngster and we used to be singing these lyrics and didn't know what the hell we was singing about. But guess what? We was singing it.
I'm telling you, and then we did shows with Tupac, MJG and 8-Ball and Scarface and all them.
Classic.
So we were out there in Houston, and we had actually mothers. They had a coalition. They had a group of women. They were called Mothers Against Rap, and they came to the radio station. Yeah,
man.
and they came and they actually protested against our song because of Dickie. So we actually, LaFace had us change the name of the song for a period of time, and we had to call it Dinky Ride, just for the sake of radio.
I
But
did not know that.
but the song was so hot and it was in high demand that they had to accept it as Dickie Ride.
Right. Most
So
definitely.
it went platinum.
Hey, check this out.
Nice.
Everybody looking behind me. This is my homeboy. Now, this is an inspirational story, too. He was, what, 400 and what? Yeah, he was like one of the top, like bodyguards at all the strip clubs. But this is my
Nice.
homeboy. Yeah, what's
Nice
up,
to
Richard?
meet you.
You remember Richard was talking to us that day? This Richard.
Oh, he said he was coming too.
And he came.
Hey.
I wanted to ask BJ a question right quick. Like, when you realized it was a hit, and you guys, what was the feeling? I know it was, you're like jumping up and down, but for you personally, emotionally, spiritually, what was the feeling for you at that particular time?
It was, I never had the feeling of we made it. I always had this feeling that at any given moment this can all be taken away.
Right.
It can all go away. So
Stay humble.
Yeah, I stayed humble.
Right.
And LaFace, they flew us in to Miami, and then we went and met all the executives, and they took us into this building. They had this like a round table, big old round table with food and all kind of stuff, and they had all type of, white people wanting to meet us and introducing themselves. And I was like, okay, this is cool, but where are the checks?
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
This is cool.
Cut
We're
the
meeting
check.
everybody. We're flying first class. Everything we're doing is first class. But me knowing the business, knowing that all this money got to be recouped back
Right.
first.
Right.
So
And a lot of people don't understand
And
that
a lot-
part of the business.
yeah,
Be like TLC.
yeah, and
Back
see,
then you didn't understand it. but
You didn't.
now,
Yeah.
you
'Cause see-
we got to pay for everything. Everything has
Most
to be paid.
definitely.
and see, that's why I tell a lot of artists today if you can be independent, because you have more control over your own music, and you know your business.
But I just said a lot of them don't know the business.
They don't.
It took me a long time to get to where what I make a per show, because I was doing shows like after I did my first TV appearance. You know, this guy had me come all the way down to Mississippi, 5-hour ride, and then he paid me. I was the headline. He gave me $40, a plate of wings, and a pit bull puppy.
Well, jeez.
And you know, and it's funny.
I didn't know the business because I didn't read the contract.
It's funny that Tiny said that, because I know artists now that are multi-platinum artists. They got paid with a car.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't get money. They were giving a Mercedes or something like that, and it was a used Mercedes at that. Right. You know, and some artists just got paid.
Some food already in it.
Yeah. Sometimes they were given houses, but you didn't have any money to pay for that house.
Right. That's true.
You know, so if you don't know the business, it's easy to get burnt. You know, signing with a major can be a plus or a negative.
Right.
It just depends on how well you know your business, or if you have a good manager. That manager really believes in you and your music, and they're going to bat for you,
right,
and they're going to stand in the gap for you.
Right. Most definitely. So what's I see you got a new single. You know, what else you got going on besides your new single? Are you just venturing into music right now still, or you got other things going on?
I got other things going on. I produce. My new single "Wake Up" is actually coming out on Dominique Mitchell's Inspirational CD with Sony Music is distributing it.
Okay.
And I have other music that I'm working on right now, because I'm trying to go ahead and get my EP together.
Okay.
I'm actually working. I need to pick it up a little bit, but I'm working on my book. It's called The Transition, and it's talking about how I transitioned from the street into Christian hip-hop music, because I go by BJ the Prophet.
Okay.
And Diggy Ride and all that is in me. That's what I did. But who I am, my talents, my hustle, and how I said hustle and flow out here in these streets, it doesn't define me as who I am a person.
Right.
You know, who I am on the inside is a Christian. I'm a believer of Jesus Christ. So BJ the Prophet is not just a title, it's a life that I live to the best of my ability. Okay. Even though I do make mistakes like everybody else.
Of course.
He will go to the strip club, but he'll have his Bible with him. He'll have his Bible with him. He'll be like, thy rod and thy staff, young lady. Yes, you turn around. Oh my God.
My God.
Let me get 21.
You know, I like to give an offering and lay some hands. No, for real though. Yeah, but I have other things going on. You know, I've been blessed by my manager Tina Bridges. That got me hooked up with Bobby Peoples to be in a movie that they produced called Fixation.
That's right.
I also am in the new Machiavelli Tupac movie that's coming out.
Right.
Yeah, so I do a little acting. I got some skills.
Okay,
you know?
we're gonna check you out.
So
where could the fans and the followers find you at?
You can follow me on all social media under BJ Bowman. That's my personal page. Also BJ the Prophet. BJ the THE, not DA.
DA. So, let people put DA in there.
And for you folks that can't spell the Prophet, P.
Serious.
Not the prophet like making a profit, but the prophet.
It's a difference.
Yeah, so you can follow me on all social media. You can get my music at SoundCloud. You can go Reverb Nation, and in a minute everything is going to be available through Amazon.com and all areas.
Amazon deal.
Yeah, so everywhere that music is sold.
Deal. Well, you can find me performing at the Waffle House.
Look at you.
Okay.
No.
If you need to get at me, book me. Look up my manager Tina Bridges, TLA. That's on Tina B823 at gmail.com. We stay working.
Every time we don't say that, she charge us $5.
and we get whipped.
So Tiny, where can they find you at before we get up out of here in a minute?
All right, y'all can find me right now. Tina also got me into acting. They're actually writing a part for me in a movie as well.
Okay.
They've inspired me. Like, y'all may not know it, but I used to be a teacher. I taught special education, so I'm looking to write some kids' books as well.
Nice.
So between acting, writing the kids' books, y'all can also catch me. I got my own comedy night now at the Ramada Inn at Cafe Miriam, which starts this Friday.
And where is that at?
Right off Old National. If you're from the ATL, you know about Old Nat L. Then I also got, what else I got jumping off? We got the 21st. We got the cooking competition. I'll be doing the comedy part of that. Then we got June 25th. June 25th.
Ageless Beauty.
Ageless Beauty's biggest fashion show. I'm part of that.
Trying to tell you.
I mean, I got so much stuff jumping off. The book was supposed to be a surprise, but I just recently found out, and Tina gonna be shocked about this one. Last year, I hosted the Sweet Auburn Festival, where BJ performed at the Sweet Auburn Festival. Well, the people just called me back today. I will be hosting the Sweet Auburn Festival again. The second time in a row.
And I think I'll be performing again.
BJ gonna be performing at the Sweet Auburn Festival again. Last year, 250,000 people seen, man. I'm from Atlanta, man, so I'm definitely putting it down. So that's a surprise for Tina. She's probably over there smiling right now, but the dude called me today. I ain't get a chance to tell her yet, so I'll be hosting that now. So, you know, TLA, man, we stay working.
Also, don't forget about WBQE 95.2, Blazing 95.2. That's Tina has a radio station. I do a food for thought on there. I think Terrance does his thing on there as well. So y'all tune in Tuesday nights at 9, Thursday mornings at 9, and Terrance.
Wednesday nights at 9.
That's right.
So we do it all.
So
we got Big Open in the building.
Y'all make sure y'all follow them and check out all the good stuff they got going on. I mean, aside from just the music and everything, they got a lot of positive things going on health wise. I mean,
motivational speaking,
right? Movies,
comedy, movies, acting.
They said so. Make sure y'all follow them, and we're gonna play BJ new single on his way out, and I want you to go ahead and introduce that.
Yo, this is my song called "Wake Up" featuring Saint Even, Skino Brown, Nisi, Kevin Nisha. Wake up, everybody! It's time to wake up.
Wake up.
Spell it with an orange president. We got an orange president.
Wake up, realize it's the end of time. Wake up, stay alive. That's my state of mind.
Wake up, everybody. No child left behind. Come on and wake up.
Arithmetic, reading, scientific reasoning. Say the children are our future. How misleading. Look at the world today. So many people dying. Black lives being taken. Too many mothers crying. It's a shame with all these homicides. Young people under pressure. Teen suicides. Things were better when prayer was still in school. Left God out and no doubt all hell broke loose. See, it's a crisis, y'all. But tell me where's our help? Too angry to notice our mistakes and humble self. Too many people lying, trying to get the black votes. Kissing babies like the Pope. Player, you a joke. Communities, we gotta take them back. We gotta educate, state nothing but the facts. Come on, we gotta get it how we get it. But don't talk, walk, let me see you live it.
Wake up, everybody. No child left behind. Come on and wake up. Claim our seats of the Most High. No time to sleep, y'all. No time to fear. Pray for our children. They hold the key.
I thank the Lord just for waking me. Praying that my kids get on and off the bus safely. God willing, gracefully. Some still hating me, but I can't change the color on my skin, on my body that was made for me. That's how He created me. Now why you wanna take from me? Smiling in my face, I know you're faking me. Can't wait to shoot a taste of me. Voted for a change, what the hell changed? Nothing changed, everything's still the same for me. Looking down shamefully, cause my country really ain't my country. It was just a resting place for me. If I don't stand up, there will be no other way for me. Wake up to another day of modern slavery. Wake up, 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 realize it's the end of time. Wake up, 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 stay alive. That's my state of mind.
Everybody, no child left behind. Come on and wake up. Claim our seats of the Most High. No time to sleep, yo. No time to fear. Pray for our children. They hold the key. Wake up.
There ain't never been a question about my blessings. I was knowing I was made for this since I was like 11. See my parents separated at the tender age of 7. So I told myself when I grew up that I'ma be a legend. Now you see the hard work in my dreams manifesting. You would think I was a reverend. How I always got a message, yet they never wanna help us. Look at my generation, all the stuff that we be going through. You see we close to Satan. Like, look at all these situations plaguing our nation. Turn our back on our beliefs as if the internet will save us in a world separated by propaganda and hatred. It's amazing how we get it tore from our destination. Man, it's crazy. I can only spend my time praying that the people come from slumber and can finally be awakened. BJ called me for the track and said it's time for them to wake up. So I put a drop of Folgers in the verse. He peeped the fragrance and I'm gone.
Everybody, no child left behind. Come on and wake up. Claim our seats of the Most High. No time to sleep, yo. No time to fear. Pray for our children. They hold the key. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
learn as fast as you teach, but it's really all about timing. And everything is everything, so it ain't no use in whining. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop. We're working over here, man. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Boy, you better work. Work harder than the next man, so I'm working harder than the Mexican. That's still word to OBZ, and I'm still screaming out, yes we can. And I'm back feeling blessed again. Life's a game, back playing chess again. That's word to millions. I done lost a million times, but I'm still playing best I can. I'm used to being the underdog, under bitches, influence, under alcohol. Coming home 3 a.m. popping Tylenol. It's about time I wake us all dissolve. I don't really know if that worked, but I've been doing it this long. So fuck a nigga, I trusted. If I die, I told you why in this song. Cause I don't stop, I keep going. I finish shit on my time. How the teacher say this test done, and I'm still drawing on my Scantron. And you the type to put your pencil down, even though the answer's wrong. I ain't never been that type. I'ma get it right, no matter how long, no matter how long. Cause once I know, and once I know I show. Should've bought your ticket, homie, cause it was full of hoes. One night can change the game, one song can change your name. And G, you know the rules, so tell me what's left to explain, boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Boy, you better work. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned in to the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that new single by BJ the Prophet. Make sure y'all check him out. Check out his new single. Make sure y'all check out that throwback Goody Dicky Ride. And follow the team, TLA. They stay working like they said. But as you know, today we had lots of people in the building today bringing all type of cuisines, meals, everything for our pleasure, our stomach pleasure. And we got some good stuff in the building today. I can't even lie. I don't ate some of everything, and I still got more to eat. So, yeah. Sorry about that. But, yeah, we got catering by Michelle in the house today. And I wanted to introduce her to you guys so y'all can follow her and know what type of food she cooks. She cooked up several pans of goodies today for us, and we all been in here going in on it. So, Michelle, what you got going on, love? What type of catering do you do?
Everything. Any and everything you need, I provide. Like today.
And what did you bring us today?
Today I bought barbecue ribs, baked macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and potato salad.
So you got that southern soul food.
Today was a southern day. I was trying to let everybody else stay in their lane, and I wanted to stay out of their lane, so I figured I'd do the opposite of what everybody else was doing.
So, Michelle, where are you originally from?
Connecticut.
And so you're a southern girl now, staying here with us?
You know what? I think I'm starting to become a southern girl. I'm a peach now. I had a baby here, so now I'm a peach. No. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't alone, okay? Whatever you say, all right?
From New York.
Okay. All right. So, no, I don't want to be from the South, okay? We from up north, okay?
Wifey, you hurt my feelings.
I'm here for you, baby. Hey, what did I do for you today? Barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, didn't I? All right.
She sure did. Right. She took away my headache I woke up with, so I can't even be mad at her. Well, where can they find you at if they want to book you?
They can book me at bookcbm, which is catering by Michelle at gmail.com.
Talk to that camera. Let them folks know. There we go.
Bookcbm at gmail.com, or you can reach me by phone. I do not know my Google number, so I'm just going to give out my personal number. It's 203-479-2621. We cater to the needs of the people, so whatever you want, if I don't know how to make it, I'm going to figure out how to make it before you need it.
And what else you involved in? Let the people know what else you're involved in, Michelle.
A little bit of everything.
What's the nonprofit you are involved in?
The nonprofit would be Dignify a Diva.
Hey.
Idalia, it's actually all over my page. I don't want to give out wrong information, but I know Miss Idalia does have an event coming up for Mother's Day. Dignify a Diva is basically a program that she put together to help not so much underprivileged, but women that are having a hard time, women with children that really need, and we can provide simple things like, sanitary napkins and health products and clothing, used clothing by us, gently used. We provide pocketbooks with, soaps and detergents and things of that nature that people take for granted. We are able to buy these things every day, and it costs us about $10. $10 to the next woman that doesn't have it is a lot of money.
Most definitely.
We try to give back, and I got into this program with her because, I seen, what she wanted. I seen her goal and her passion, and it was something I believed in. So I said, you know what, if you with it, I'm with it.
Most definitely, and there's a greater need for it, whereas a lot of people, like you said, they take $10 for granted. That's nothing to them, but to the next person, it's Absolutely. It's everything. So I most definitely applaud you and Adelia for what y'all doing, and I'm rocking with y'all. As soon as y'all told me, I'm right there at every event. So if you, tell them again where they can find you at.
It's book CBM, as in catering by Michelle, at gmail.com, or you can reach me by phone 203-479-2621. And I try to work around my regular schedule as a law enforcement officer, so you kind of got to work with me. If you can't reach me by phone, email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm so done with you.
Like a cop call.
I'm done with you.
That's what I be texting her in the middle of the night. I be like, But no, Michelle, I appreciate you coming in today. I appreciate you bringing all that food, being here with us. I know, like she said, she's a busy woman. She out there saving lives. So y'all see her on the street, y'all make sure y'all watch out for Applauder. She's a stand-up type of citizen, okay? So be there for her and follow the movement. And Michelle, I love you, girl. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Safe travels, love. And to my left over here, I'm going to let everybody go around and introduce themselves. We're going to start here. Your mic. And who are you today?
I am Beverly Stevens. Well, actually, Chef Stevens.
Chef in the building. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, from a Taste of Elegance, and we're a full-service event catering company.
Okay, and what type of events do you guys do? All type of events, or?
All type of events. Whatever you need, we one-stop shop. So anything you need, you come to us to tell us what type of party, whatever you want to do. We come, we decorate, we do the food, and all you have to do is show up.
And is there any type of particular cuisines you guys specialize in, or you guys do everything?
We do everything. Actually, cool. I didn't want to specify in just one area. So right. Anybody can come to me and say, well, Beverly, Chinese people, anybody can come to me.
Very versatile then.
I'm reversible. I cook it all. I learned how to cook it all. So I won't have to leave nobody out.
So where can they find you at, or how can they contact you?
They can contact me at 404-528-3877. And it's a tasteofelegance.net on the computer. You can find us. And we also on Facebook as a Taste of Elegance Full Service Cater.
There y'all have it, a Taste of Elegance. Appreciate you coming in with us and letting us know that, Miss Beverly. I'm going to pass it on over. You can pass that one to her. And who are you, sir?
I'm Mr. Nardo over at Mr. Nardo's Wings. Hey. I got the best wings in the state of Georgia, and if I don't, I'll give you money back.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Stand behind your product. That man came here and let y'all know he ain't playing with y'all. He mean business. The best wings. Hey, get that man a round of applause. Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
And I also specialize in hibachi. I do fried rice. I do steak, shrimp, and salmon. I just got off a cooking competition down in South America.
Nice. Wow.
It was 150 participants in the building, and I finished third out of 150.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, so I did see you had you was gone, and you was, who was your shot?
I was dropping bombs on that.
Okay. I'm like, wait. See, I was all wrong. I'm just thought I did see that you was, you told me you was coming back in the country and things like that. I didn't know what that's what you were over there doing, but that's dope. That's big.
Yeah, I specialize in sushi. One of the biggest thing down there they had, it was ceviche.
I love ceviche.
And that's what I brought it home with.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow you home.
Man, I applaud you on that. I mean, that's dope. Third place out of all those people, like,
yes,
that's big. So y'all say so. Look, he got a competition to validate what he's saying. So y'all make sure y'all check him out. Where they can find you at? Where's the restaurant located?
On 5412 on Covington Highway out there in Decatur. It's the deck where his graders at. You know what I'm saying?
Not this west side. He from the west side though. Like he from my neck of the woods.
But you know, I got to claim where my restaurant at, you know what I'm saying? But I'm all the way west side. Allen Temple is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna be ATP all day in this thing.
You heard me? So where can they follow you at on social media?
You can follow me on Mr. Nardo's Wings over on Facebook, also on Google, Instagram. So I got quite a few social media out there.
And he most definitely brought some stuff. Spell what?
It's Mr. Nardo. It's MRNARDO '83. So just check me out.
Mr. Nardo's 83, and he brought some food in here. We've been checking out his food in here too. So yeah, everybody y'all see sitting up here brought some good stuff in here today, man. We got hella food. It's a party for real though. And I appreciate you coming in and letting everybody know what's going on with you. Pat, you got a mic? I think I got a mic. Go ahead. And who are you?
I am Shannon, and I'm from Chicago, trying to get my feet wet here in Atlanta.
Okay, and what you got? What you bringing?
What did I bring in?
Yeah, what type of cuisines do you bring?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And what is the name of your catering company?
A Taste to Perfection. And I specialize in everything, but I focus more on healthier alternatives to the foods that you love. So you can still eat everything you like, from your collard greens to your dressing, your meatballs, and your potato salad, but with a healthier twist to it. Not all the sugars and the salts, but it tastes just as good. It's a taste to perfection.
Nice, nice. And right now, that's crazy because we were just talking about the health thing. So that's dope that you bring that option to people, because it's hard. Like we were saying earlier, it's hard to eat healthy and cook healthy when you always on the go and you busy. Yes. So where can they find you in your cuisines? I'm sorry. I gotta sneeze.
God bless you, child. God bless you.
I'm sorry. We live. Y'all know we live.
I can be found on Instagram at A Taste to Perfection. There's an underscore after every letter. I'm sorry. A_taste_to_perfection. Sorry, there's somebody with a name close to mine. I can also be reached at a taste to perfection @gmail.com, or you can call me at 470-218-9180.
And most definitely follow her Instagram. She most definitely posts all those healthy things she cooked, and it's always looking good, tasting good. I mean, she posted I remember seeing a little taco thing she did. Instead of using the shell, she used the lettuce, and man, that thing looks so good.
Thank you.
So yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow her and get y'all some of those healthy treats in your system. And I appreciate you coming on today with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
And who are you, lovely?
Well, no, I'm Nicole.
Last but not least, say the best for last. Oh, yes, the best for last. I'm sorry. Ooh, sheesh. What are you bringing today, Miss Nicole?
I bought banana pudding cupcakes, strawberry cheesecake parfait, and red velvet mini cupcakes.
And what is the company that stands behind these desserts?
Everything Sweet.
Everything Sweet. Y'all hear that? Did y'all see the first half? How I just devoured this. What is this? Is this red velvet? Red velvet. I don't even eat red velvet, y'all. And when I tell y'all, this thing was delicious. It was. It's not. I don't eat red velvet, but that was so good. Y'all see me over here tearing it down. I went straight in, right? Tiny over here going in on me, but anywho, so what all? I mean, what all do you make besides what we have here today?
Anything you could think of, I could do it. I make Jolly Rancher shot glasses.
Ooh,
I make adult popsicles, adult Capri Suns.
Ooh.
No, like I do.
I seen you make something like an Oreo something one time.
Oreo truffles. Girl, you think about it, I have to make it.
So where can they find you to get all these lovely treats? I mean, she do the kid party setups, all of that. I've seen this. Like,
my email is everythingsweettreats@gmail.com. My Facebook business page is it's Everything Sweet Shop ATL.
Okay.
My number is 404-901-7319. I do not email myself, y'all. I'm sorry.
So if y'all need everything sweet in your life, get at her. She make these sweet treats. I mean,
I do favors. I do
banana pudding cupcakes. Do y'all not see all this good stuff? Yeah, she came through today with all the treats. But y'all got to check out her setup. She also does the setup tables. I mean, all that good stuff. So yeah, check her out and follow her. And if y'all need her in your life, hey, they're here. Everybody came in today. I just wish y'all could be in here today to taste some of these treats that we have. And I appreciate every last one of y'all coming in today with us, bringing us some of this food. Man, everything I ate today was bomb. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. Y'all gotta check some of this stuff out, man. So make sure y'all hit them up. Give them some business. Taste their food. I promise y'all won't be disappointed at all. So, on that note, ending on that note, make sure y'all take care of your health on top of that. You know, eating good food. Yeah, this. I'm not going to, hey, this was very healthy today. This is very healthy today. Okay? It's healthy. Just make sure you go work out afterwards. So, but no, for real, though. I mean, check everybody out. Follow what they got going on. And, just take care of yourself, period. You know, you ain't got to, like Terrance said earlier, you don't have to start where everybody else is starting. Just start somewhere, you know. So, yeah, take care of yourself. And 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks, second Tuesday in May, our next subject going to be a serious one. We're going to be talking about domestic violence, molestation, incarceration, and mental health. So, y'all make sure y'all tune in with us. It's going to be a serious subject, but y'all know we always bring the laughs with everything. And, you know, make sure y'all getting the good stuff y'all need. So, until then, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and get some of this food in your life, man. Seriously. We love y'all. We out. We out. See y'all next time.
Say what's said, and this your boy Shout Ello. Right now, you're on Instinct Radio. Let's get it. Shout it.
Yeah. I don't want no suckers in my circle, man. We teamed up to get it, thinking anything possible, long as we never quit. Grinding into the top of the totem is where we sitting and sipping expensive liquor, surrounded by foreign bitches and law. Came too far to give up, who working harder than us, and we gon' win regardless, long as we honor the trust. Because we always been us, and we gon' always be us. Whether we taking the train, plane, car, or the bus. Cause ain't no suckers in my circle, no, you heard me right. All my niggas smart as ever with no swagger, right? And we been fly since Air Forces and 4X's, and we gon' ride to red Porsches and Lear Justice. And we gon' grind until they know us and they respect us. Then we gon' grind till they approach us and blank checkers. And we'll be living reckless until we sleeping breathless. But up until then, it's just hustle with a side of breakfast. When them suckers in my circle, all my niggas serving purpose, and we all gon' grind for life. No, when them suckers in my circle, getting money by the handful, and we all gon' shine tonight. No, when them suckers in my circle, all my niggas serving purpose, and we all gon' grind for life. No, when them suckers in my circle, getting money by the handful, and we all gon' shine tonight. Tonight, getting paid by somebody. We are us, cause everybody's somebody. I say we grindin' cause getting money is not a hobby. Tryna ride around on wheels big like little Bobbies in our own world. We brought our own